This is The Evolution of Giraffe Neck Length by Jocelyn Winters. I will be focusing on what caused the evolution of giraffe neck length while following the history of differing viewpoints on evolution. Throughout time, there have been varying theories about how giraffes evolved such long necks. Were the giraffes lengthening their necks due to environmental pressures, or were long necks a trait that were selected for because it improved their fitness? Does this trait improve their survival by providing them with an advantage in foraging? Or does this trait increase their chances of reproducing by providing them with a weapon to fight competitor males? We will start with Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, who believed that an organism could pass traits that they developed due to their environment down to their offspring. This is the theory of inheritance of acquired characteristics. For giraffes, this would mean that they stretched their necks in order to reach leaves that were high up in trees that other herbivores couldn't reach, and this is how their long necks evolved. However, this theory was disproven when scientists discovered that traits acquired in an organism's lifetime are not heritable. This brings us to Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection. Darwin's theory states that traits evolve based on the fitness that they provide to an organism. An organism's fitness has two components: survival and reproduction. The organism must survive long enough to pass their traits on to their offspring. This would mean that giraffes evolved longer necks because the trait provided a fitness advantage to them. Longer necks meant that the giraffes could survive to have offspring more often than the giraffes with shorter necks. Now the question becomes, what was that fitness advantage? The first theory is that giraffes evolved long necks to reach the food that was higher up so that they would have less competition for their food source. Second theory is that their long necks were evolved for combat with other males to win over a female to mate with. However, the issue with this second theory is that female giraffes also evolved long necks, which means that they likely did not evolve strictly for mate competition. Here I have a video of giraffes using their necks for competition. You can see here that the giraffes swing their necks in order to fight each other. Typically, this is to prove their worthiness to a mate so that she will choose to mate with them. And you can see here that one male seems to win, which means that the other male has a higher chance of mating with the female giraffe. All right. That brings us to our conclusion. Likely, this means that natural selection caused the evolution of long necks in giraffes, not Lamarckism, because the acquired traits could not be passed down to the offspring. And this trait probably evolved because it provided grazing and mating advantages, which improved the overall fitness of the giraffe. And I have my works cited page here with my sources.